Hello, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to be unboxing OnlyOneOf's Things I Can't Say Love. Okay, so let me talk to you about seeing them in concert for this particular tour. Now, we got to see OnlyOneOf the year before with PAV as well, and that was quite enjoyable. And so here they brought them back again, and this time they had a fan chat. Which I got to be honest with you, a fan chat is not really something that me and my party wanted to do. I mean, we love the guys, but three of us just don't function very well socially. I'm just a very, very shy person, and I never say what I want to say when I want to say it. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth because I get nervous and shy, and I'm sure a lot of you out there can identify. But anyways, they made it so that it's a part of the top package. And which makes it so we have to buy it, because the most important thing to us is that we have a good seat at the concert so that we can see them perform, because that's what we're in it for, is the performance and the music. We love the guys. We love all the guys. We just don't socialize very well and are super, super shy. My daughter, to the point where she won't even talk to them. She had a fan chat, but she just wouldn't do it. She's just too scared to do it. So, which is unfortunate. So she has to pay all that money to get a good seat, but yet she didn't avail herself of speaking to them, which I feel like they should make it separate, because it's a shame that she had to pay all that money and didn't get all the benefits. She also had a fan chat in her package with bitxx, with Yechan, but she was too shy to do that, so there was another wasted benefit. Then we had a fan chat with ONF. And she had hers with Wyatt, and I had mine with Yechan. So by then, 3 fan chats in, I finally came up with the idea of saying, hey, she paid for this fan chat. Would it be okay if I do the fan chat? So for the first one, for OnlyOneOf, they let her just go through with the lower ticket benefit, in that she just walked by them. She had the fan sign. She missed out on the fan chat, but she had the fan sign to get her album signed. And I think that must have been what they did with bitxx and Yechan as well. I cannot remember. But with ONF, since I asked if I could do the Wyatt chat, and they said I could, I just didn't have the picture with them because it wasn't me having a picture with him. She had her picture during the premium snapshot, so that was fine. I sat down with Wyatt and I brought her album and I explained the situation to him, and he signed for her. Anyways, that's another unboxing, but I'm just saying that sometimes they'll work with you on these things if you have these anxieties. So it was very kind of them no, that was a different company. With Studio PAV, there was a girl that was very nice there and very considerate of my daughter's anxieties, and helped her to switch into the fan sign as opposed to the fan chat. And later concerts we saw her at, she remembered, and so she made sure that my daughter got to stay with me at all times, so she didn't have to be by herself. So that was really nice. That was a volunteer at Studio PAV. I wish I got her name. She was fantastic. Speaking of that, I'll just tell you about what happened to me during the fan chat. So I was super nervous about it, and I don't know how to speak to people. Men are a high fear for me, speaking to men, and here's a bunch of beautiful men who I highly admire. So just a huge recipe for disaster. So I printed up some cards or a card rather, to explain to them in Korean and English how shy I was, and to apologize for anything that I might say or might not say, and I would let them read that card. So let's start out at the beginning. So we started with Mill, and Mill signed my name on the album, and he wrote it very nicely. So I was very impressed with that. And then after Mill, we moved along down to Yujong. And Yujong I read on K-Profiles, and I don't know how credible K-Profiles are, but I go to it for all my information. But I read on there that he likes to untie knots. So I thought it'd be a cool thing. I used to do macrame back in the day. I just took some of my old macrame cord and I made a bunch of pretty little macrame knots in a long row, and I handed it to him. And I, explained to him that I had heard that he likes to untie knots, and so here you go. And so I handed it to him, and he said that was great. He said yes. Well, now I'm paraphrasing here. When I say he said, I can't remember at all what they said, but my impression of what he said, and whether was that he was very thankful, and that he would go in the back, and when he got a chance, he would untie the knots. I don't know if he did that or not, but that would be super cool if he did. So yeah, that was a good memory. And he also kept my card where I wrote that all down on. I was supposed to have them read it and then keep it, but he kept it. But that's okay, that's fine. I'm sure they threw it out. I just don't have it in my collection of what I said to the guys anymore. Moving along, now I'm right next to Yechan, and after reading my card about being shy and not speaking Korean well, he said, I'm speaking English, so just speak in English. I understand. And that's a great idea, 9, except for I don't even speak in English very well when I'm shy and in front of somebody who makes me nervous. But anyways, that was cute. And next we went on to KB. So KB was also very comforting about the shy card. And when he signed his signature on his abs. Like he flipped in through the book and found a picture of himself where his abs were, and he signed on it. And then he looked at the front and he saw what Mill had written as my name, and then he opened back to that page and he wrote my name at the top to personalize the autograph, which was super cool and a nice memory. The only problem with that is now I have an album cover with everybody's signature on except for KB's, because his is on the inside. But it was still a neat memory, and I thank him very much for that. So then Junji commiserated also about being shy, and I got that from him. I really felt like he was, this wasn't his favorite part of the whole concert. But anyways, he was still very cordial and very nice and very gentlemanly, as they always are. And then next comes to Rhea. Rhea is my bias, and so I was able to tell him that how much I love the dancing, and I know he's a really good dancer, and I said that I love it so much that I'm trying to learn how to do their choreography. And so he asked me what song I was learning, and I said I was doing Angel. And so he motioned to the side of him, because he was at the end of the table. He sort of sat around the side of the end of the table, and he motioned for me to get up and go show him the moves. And I was like, oh, no, I could not possibly. I mean, I'm barely talking to him. I'm not going to get up and dance in front of him. So I didn't. Anyways, that was that. And my goodness, it took me so long to tell you about that. I didn't get to say anything else about the concert because now my time's up. But anyways, that was the most important thing, other than their performances, which was what we were in it for. And they were fantastic. And it was a good theater, and we had reasonably good seats, and it was just a fun time all around. So thank you for coming to my channel, and I'll see you in my next unboxing. Bye for now.